Okay, so continuing on with that curl conversation, one of the things that we like to share with people is a system of developing well-defined curl in the hair shaft. So we know that we have several different types of natural curl that are out there, from the lazy wavy curl that has to be encouraged on up to the tightly coiled hair, the 4B and 4C hair that needs to be controlled and hydrated. So one system that works across all types of curls is what we call the LOC system, or lock. So when we talk about LOC, LOC stands for leave-in, oil, and cream, in that order. One of the reasons that we want to do it like that is the easiest way to impart hydration to the hair is simply water. And that's what's going to happen in most of your leave-ins. The interior of the hair requires a hydration component that stays inside the hair. When we talk about drying the hair or blow drying the hair and smoothing it out, we're really doing a cuticular effort and really deepening into the cuticular endocuticle layer of the hair. But we want to maintain some moisture content in the hair shaft. And that's very difficult given that curly hair expands as it curves, the curvation of the hair. So anytime it hits humidity, it's going to expand and gets all kind of frizzy and crazy. So moisture is going to be very important. So it starts off with a good leave-in. You have 3 different options in kin. 2 of the options are represented here. The first we've already spoken about, which is the curl activator. Curl activator is really great if you have that lazy wavy hair that you want to shrink it up. So you're going to drown the hair in your leave-in, whichever leave-in you choose. You're going to drown the hair in it and almost get it very dripping wet. And I always like to say, when you squeeze the hair, you need to hear that sucking motion of moisture content actually in the hair. You need to hear it. The second is color sealer is a really great option for you as well. It's going to be that middle weighted product where you need a little bit more weight. So as hair gets coarser and more tightly coiled, we're going to need a higher moisture content, and start using color sealer. Color sealer, again, very low pH. All of them have very low pH. They're at about a 2, no higher than a 3. That's going to tighten that cuticular layer of the hair and put deliverables inside the interior cortex of the hair. And the third, which is not here, is Nutri-Hydrator. Nutri-Hydrator is going to be the one that has the most amount of weight, that has natural essential fatty acids from the macadamia nut built into it as well. I would use that on really thick, coarse, crazy, curly hair that you really need to hydrate, and I would drown it out. So you start by drowning the hair in one of the leave-ins. You'll notice over a period of time they won't need quite as much leave-in, but start by drowning the hair. The second then is to layer on an oil of your choice. I prefer personally the Kinessence's oils, the 2 oils. You have your traditional oil and you have your cream oil. Cream oil is going to be a little bit lighter. The reason you want to layer on an oil is oil and water don't mix and they actually repel. So the oil on top of the hair will pull into the interior core of the hair and push the water content even further into the hair shaft and create a film that will prevent it from evaporating out of the hair shaft. So very important that you put in the oil and then finish off with your styling cream of your choice. So there's 3 different options here. We have Making Waves, which is going to be really great, soft, touchable. You can see the hold on the very front of it where it's got the 1. It's going to be very soft and it's going to encourage some curl into the hair. Potion is going to be a step up from that, has a little bit more polymer built into it, so you're going to get a little bit more hold. Still very touchable, but definitely going to get some hold to that and grouping to that hair. And then the third, and my personal favorite, is the Curly Cream. Curly Cream has a definite polymer that's built into it, and you can see the hold factor is a 4. Now, with that being said, going over the top of a really wet surface, it dilutes it a little bit, so the hold isn't as sticky. So it's not a gel type hold, but it definitely has some strength built into it. So you get that lockdown of your curl. And then diffuse dry the hair or air dry, and you're going to get these beautiful, soft, defined curls that can be messed up, touched without going frizzy or even hit humidity.